Well, glad you're still with us on Colorado and Company. Would you agree that one of the most wonderful things in life is love, giving and receiving love, no matter the age? Well, dating expert Kimmy Seltzer is back to say love is on the way if you allow it to. Good morning, Kimmy. It's so good to have you back in Colorado.
I love being here in sunny Colorado, finally.
I know, right? Beautiful weather. Okay, Kimmy,
Yes.
Here is the reality. A lot of people in their 40s or who have been in a marriage, a relationship that ended badly, are going to have challenges due to baggage, due to that loss that they experienced. Is that something you see often?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you know, if you are over the age 40, you have had life happen to you, right? Like
We've lived a little,
We've
yes.
lived a little. There's some trauma, there's loss, people who've actually lost loved ones and people who've gone through divorce, and navigating all of that can be really challenging and overwhelming.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in your 20s and 30s, you haven't lived life
Right.
enough yet to have that. So I think it surprises people when they get out there to really face that.
Face that and see how it really has affected you in how you are and who you are in the dating world now. Now, maybe we need to change the approach. You've got 5 Fs, that is?
Yes, I
5
do.
Fs. Okay, I want to hear all about the 5 Fs and why we need to be using each and every one of these.
Yeah, and I love what you said in the beginning. It really is about being intentional. Like, you really have to put yourself out there and change. So my 5 Fs are really for women, although I'm sure men could apply some of it.
Okay.
The first one is having fun. I know that sounds very fundamental.
It could be
but
cliche or
cliche.
have fun, of
Just
course,
have fun. But so many people are not having fun. Like, I'm doing a retreat in Key West next week, and it's all about just having fun, like spring break for older people, where we can flirt and have fun. The other F has to do with femininity.
Okay.
And there's kind of a new definition of femininity that's rising in modern day, and it's about receiving as a woman. It's not so much about dumbing down, or, you know, people have associations with that, but I have so many caretakers, over caretakers that I deal with, and it's like, when do you really receive, and are you allowing that? So super important.
Okay.
The third F is fashion. Of course, I'm going to talk about fashion.
Of course you
have,
are.
yes.
But it's actually important. Why do you
And
think?
being intentional with it. You know, so if you're going to the grocery store, you're going to the coffee shop, put on something that makes you look sexy and approachable. And it could be sweats. It doesn't matter, but look cute in your sweats.
Sweats is fine. Just be sexy in the sweats.
Yeah,
right?
little yoga pants showing off.
I am so guilty of going to the grocery store. Not looking good.
Yes.
Like I just got out of bed and I'm like, oh my goodness.
Well, and not only that, you're not thinking about going to the grocery store to meet a man. You're thinking about shopping for lettuce or whatever it is. But put on your shopping list a man too.
Because you never know, especially if you go to Trader Joe's, I've been told.
Yes. Whole Foods too.
Whole Foods too.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the fourth is friendship. Believe it or not, having a good set of wing gals or wing guys is so important in meeting people. Like, when you're alone, or you have a bunch of married folks, no offense, but you know, married people just don't get it. And they're not in that energy that you need.
No, they're in a completely different life.
100%.
Lifestyle, yes.
Yeah, and the fifth one, of course, I'm gonna talk about flirting.
Yes.
It's a big one.
Why bring the flirting back?
Flirting is so important because it really signifies that you are open for business. It's putting your cab light on. And I actually have a quiz that I developed. It's if you go to flirtover40.com, you'll see what kind of flirt you are or not flirt.
Flirtover40.com. This is a quiz. Do you also find that once people reach a certain age, they become older, it's harder to flirt because, I don't know, maybe you're afraid of being judged, of being turned down, but I feel the older, the wiser, the better.
Except for when you're older and wiser, you start thinking too much. And that's the problem of why people don't flirt. So you said something really interesting. If you look at the definition of flirting in the dictionary, you know what it is?
I never have. No, what is it?
It's to behave as though you are attracted to someone without the serious intention of an outcome. Now, that last part is what trips everyone up, because everybody's worrying about what's next or giving the wrong impression. But it really is supposed to be about a playful energy and being in the moment and really staying present with it.
That's right. Well, you saw Chef Erica was here earlier in the kitchen. She gave me this shirt that says,
on that note,
it says Cougar Juice, for, you know, for the older ones and 40 and up. cougar juice.
I love it.
It's
I love
okay.
it.
It's okay to go after the handsome ones. Why do we need to change our ways? This is a big one, and not be so set on what you think is going to work, and you're just stuck on that.
Well, let's face it, if you've been single for a long time later in life, like maybe it's after divorce, maybe you never got married, maybe you lost someone, you get stuck in your ways. You have certain habits, and let's face it, sharing a bed or a bathroom doesn't sound so good after a while.
Once you've been through it, then you get used to being alone. That is hard.
So it does take a little bit of compromise and also an understanding of what it is that you want this time around. So that I do free calls for people, and when I get on a call and I ask them what it is they want, 90% of people don't really know what they want. They may think that they want the boyfriend, they want the girlfriend, but when I start peeling away the layers, they really want to have fun and find themselves, and that will determine what their goal is this time around. If they already had their family, their picket fence,
that is so true.
Maybe they want a travel partner, and that's why the term situationship became.
That's right. We heard all about the situationship. Well, Kimmy, thank you so much for being with us today. It's always so much fun to talk to you. And of course, Kimmy will be back with more dating tips. But if you're ready to welcome love again, Kimmy Seltzer can help. She is a dating expert. She's great at confidence coaching. You can connect with Kimmy by heading to her website at kimmyseltzer.com and follow her on social media at Kimmy Seltzer. And what's the flirting quiz?
Flirtover40.com. And
Flirtover40.com.
I have a flirt workshop coming up too. I forgot to mention that. And that's stophatingdating.com. I know all these like .coms, but you can find it on my website.
You are on your way to love, everybody.